when you have a front row seat to watching karma show up. Backstory. This happened about 15 years ago. I was an event manager for a venue space and several hotels. I worked for the hotels but ran the event space. When I started, the event venue was in the red. I pulled them into the black in about 8 months. At month 11, the event space team hired a sales manager to help bring in additional business. The new sales manager, we'll call her Karen, would constantly double book pro bono events, causing my paying customers to have to move dates or worse, move venues. This went on for a few months. Here's where malicious compliance comes into play. At month 14, the owners of both properties decided to split their partnership, which meant my role was being eliminated. I was given a 2-week notice to wrap up any events I was working on. Well, the conference center owners didn't like countersigning contracts. They wanted the customer to sign, but they never countersigned unless it was requested by the customer's attorney. I didn't realize when I started how bad this was from a legal standpoint for the customer. So, my last 2 weeks arrived, and I'm letting my customers know they won't be working with me anymore. I also went in and signed all the contracts I had open for the next 8 months, and sent them to each of my customers. This way, if the venue tried anything, they had a signed contract. Regardless if I still worked for them, I was employed with them, and therefore, signed on behalf of them. This was how it was explained to me from legal. Here's where karma comes into play. About 3 years after I left, a friend sent me an article about the business. After too many pro bono events for customers that never materialized, the company had to file for bankruptcy. They sold the property and wound up in debt. Karen did try to start her own event business. When that didn't work, she was hired back at the new venue space before being fired for not bringing in enough revenue. I don't know where she's at these days. We are not connected on LinkedIn anymore. She unconnected with me. I think this story needs a bit of clarification. I don't understand about the contracts being signed by OP even though the job was being terminated. Or why did customers stand for the double bookings? Why did legal put up with all the double bookings and all the pro bono bookings? There is just a lot left out of this story to make it make complete sense. Memo from legal. It wouldn't be too hard for event space, hotel owner S / to argue that OP did not have authority to sign those contracts. Glad it worked out, though. Contracts don't have to be signed to be enforceable. If both sides act as if the contract was made, then the contract was made. The piece of paper is just extra evidence in court. That said, evidence really helps when there is a dispute.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.